You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. I told y'all I ain't want him up here.
That's our guy.
I told y'all I ain't want him up here.
Why you ain't want him up here, Envy?
You see what he did to my Giants? He put them all on a boat.
Yeah, that was your fault, Trey.
Effed them all up.
Trey, that was your fault.
And then sent them to the next playoff game.
I thank you, because I'm a Cowboy fan, so I love seeing the Giants get
Well,
their
Tremaine
ass
is here.
He done messed my Giants up.
I'm a Redskins fan myself.
See?
Oh, so it was a setup.
I didn't tell nobody it was my boat. I ain't tell nobody to do nothing.
Oh, it was your boat.
Yes.
I saw everybody giving you the utmost flack. I was like, damn, Trey is really having to defend himself in this situation for other grown man's decisions.
Man, I let people get on the boat.
You can do the boat the next week?
What I'm supposed to do? Say, no, don't get on the boat.
Yes.
No. And
You
if
have
I
a
do,
game
what?
to
You don't
worry
even know if
about.
I did that.
So you have a game next week. You got to play.
You can't get on the boat, man.
Wait, listen what he said. Did you give them that type of advice, Trey? Like, hey, this may not be the best thing for
I
y'all?
sat and we had a conversation. You know this going to get scrutinized. You know,
Right.
You know, y'all going to take the L. If y'all do, like, it's going to be blamed on y'all.
They were like,
You know what I
fine.
mean? And I'm going to live my life and be Trey Songz. But y'all football players like that, that's going to be what affects y'all career. You know
Would
what
you
I
have
mean? We
let
had
them-
that conversation on the boat.
Really?
Was that right before they took the picture? When somebody was like, hey, let's all get together and take this picture.
I mean, I was just on the boat chilling.
I'm
They
there.
was visitors.
Now, can
They
you
wanted
just-
to take pictures.
Would you have let
do
the
all-
Redskins on the boat?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Can you confirm one thing? Because
It's
when we seen the
off-season.
picture, Charlamagne said, off-season, Charlamagne said there was no ladies on the boat. Charlamagne said a bunch of guys on the boat.
You got to look at my Snapchat.
See, there was women on the boat.
I didn't even see Trey on that picture until like 5 days later. I'm like, oh, Trey was on the boat.
I was on the boat for like 3 days.
Damn. Well,
Damn.
Charlamagne's like, what do I need to do to get invited on this
No,
boat?
I was cool. I was cool on that.
Now, also, what did you do Valentine's Day? We seen you with pictures with Yee and you got
I was
some
with
flowers.
Ange.
Now, what y'all do?
The usual.
I bought this
Red Boy Whip, okay.
whip.
We got this and these.
Okay.
No, I ain't do
It's
much.
crazy.
We had her and I, we had a event, and I actually went to the studio. I was tired. I went to sleep early last night. Like
So, by the way,
11:30.
real quick.
It was YouTube Live. We did an event there talking about his reality show. Which
Oh, so
Hey.
real
by
quick,
now
your
you've
boyfriend
seen.
never came in town last night?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, he did come. Oh, okay, he better. That's what I was saying all day.
That's what he said all day.
Angela gonna be with Trey,
Nah,
and
I
you just gonna.
Your boyfriend better be on that plane.
I heard.
flight.
And I was like, I'm bringing your wife Gia. No, you not.
I bought roses,
Yeah, he got me roses, chocolates.
champagne,
It was
hard
nice.
act to follow.
Yeah,
It was a nice prelude.
it's hard for y'all though, because y'all you're R&B star, so you got these songs.
And
So on
Valentine's
days
Day's a
like
big
Valentine's,
day.
the bar's way up here for y'all.
Right. You just got to walk into. You got to accept that part of your life as an R&B singer.
Right.
Now, we know you're not struggling financially.
Right.
We know you don't have any problem finding a female.
Right.
So why the hell are you doing a reality show?
Well, you've seen the reality show, Envy, so you already know
Yeah,
what
we don't
it
have to
is.
play like we.
Duh.
Oh, we don't have to play. That's
Now
why
I'm
we
gonna be
just
honest
have
with you.
that.
I
I'm
told
glad.
Envy.
Yeah, yeah.
Envy's slow.
It's slow. Yeah, it's
I forgot it's the day
I
after.
understand. It's okay. It's
Envy's
okay.
acting.
I get it. Yes. Yeah, I get it. He was still in character. He had ready. He said,
Envy, come get on the boat.
Envy stuck to the notes.
Just sit over there for a little while.
Stuck to the notes.
Sit over there for a little while. Catch your breath.
Envy's still mad
me
at
and you-
me.
Envy is not real.
Me and you gonna take it from here.
I know you
Okay.
good financially.
Just relax. Yeah, just relax.
You're doing okay. The money's
Okay.
right.
I was like, where is this going?
Like, what the fuck? Where we going with this?
Now, I knew that the reality show thing wasn't real from
No,
the
that's
start.
not true.
You're a damn liar.
All right,
did.
no, you know what?
You
Let
a
me be the
damn
only
liar.
honest person in the room.
What did I say when I first heard about it?
You said, I got to get Trey in here and see what the hell is he doing a damn reality
That's
show
exactly
for.
what he
Because I didn't understand why it was going to be online, but then that made me think this can't be real because a Trey Songz For the Love of Trey reality show would not have just been online. It'd have been on TV.
But he thought it was real.
He thought it was
real.
He definitely thought it was real.
I did. And then I saw
Y'all
Trey.
are both
I'm gonna be honest.
liars.
I went to Trey's Instagram and I looked at it. I said, Trey growing his hair out. I said, I ain't heard about Trey going broke. I said, no. I said, he just had a boat. Like, he just had a boat.
Well, clearly I know
on,
Trey
you
better
guys,
than
man?
both of y'all because when I first started, I said, okay, I see what this is. We're going to get the guys to watch because Trey's going to pick some fly women
Right.
to be on the show with him. And then the women are going to watch, of course, because they're going to watch to see Trey's songs. And this is a great way to introduce some new music.
You smart.
Yeah.
You
I have a
loyal,
marketing
you
background.
Smart.
She's the one.
No, it's just outside of all that, everything that you said, which is great perception of it all. Even though I talked to you, we talked about this before I saw y'all. So she.
Oh, she had it. Okay.
No, I knew this before
She
I
formulated her
knew it
thoughts.
already.
Okay,
She
got
knew
you.
already.
Got you.
But I think just with the way people consume music, the way people love reality TV, the way people love drama, just the illusion that could be something I was doing was a great way to like introduce music. And you know, I had job food, so.
I mean, I knew you wasn't doing no reality show because I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the main reason I knew why.
See, gonna keep going back and forth. No, I knew because this is why.
The main reason I knew is because nobody knows who Trey fucking. We just know he fucking everybody, and Trey would not put it out there like that.
Now, hold on, that's not true. Trey
He just wouldn't do it.
He's had some public relationships.
Not really.
Yes, he has.
Sips tea.
He sips the tea.
Tell us what relationships Trey
He's
had.
had a few.
Tell us who.
I was shocked the other day when I saw you on Instagram or something, and you said you were gonna shoot your shot at Ashanti. I was like, wow, Trey.
Putting my little business out there.
I was shocked at you. I was like, wow, I ain't never seen Trey do it like that.
Right.
I think some
Shot
things-
shooter.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Let me see what's going on.
He said, let me see what's going on.
Did she reply yet to your DM?
I hit about a song actually.
Oh,
That's how it starts.
Okay, that's how it starts.
That's
You gotta watch how you slide.
You gotta get in the studio first, and then they have a conversation. Okay.
Now, let's talk about the women on Tremaine The Playboy, though. Who casted these women? Were you very
I
involved
did.
in that?
Yeah, I was.
Favors.
Favors.
Favor too.
Yeah.
You know, favor for a favor. You know, it's a good look for anybody a part of it. I feel after the gag is up. You know what I mean? Because what you really realize while you put it out, and you said
That's
it.
funny.
You said it.
See, the gag is.
The gag is.
That's funny. This guy is funny. He's good over there. He's good. He's tricky. Yeah, he's tricky over there.
No, but like you were saying the other day, as you said, she was like, the thing about it is you get all different perceptions. You got the people that were crazy upset that I was doing it. You got the people that were excited about it. The people that just love reality television that may not even be a Trey Songz fan. You got the VH1 fan. So it just did what I wanted it to do.
Right,
And the
Charlamagne's
girls,
eyes were glued to the TV watching it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of hot women. Plus, I want to make sure Trey ain't playing himself.
right.
At first, when I thought it was a real reality show. You know what I'm saying?
But he ain't
thought you
text
knew
me
it
or
wasn't.
nothing. Like, he ain't text me checking on me. Like Fab text me like, yo, you ain't tell me about this.
Right.
What we doing?
So you fooled Fab, too.
Fat one.
No, I got a lot of real texts in my phone. Like people mad, people upset, people congratulating me. It was cool, man. It was a cool little, cool little
Right,
gag.
even when we said you were coming up here, people were sending us tweets and DMs like, could you please ask him? Please tell him don't do a reality show.
Right. I
They were
got
upset
the
about
people
it.
that's upset about it, and then they're like, where do I sign up? So it's like, and we having different conversations about different things now.
But your fans have a certain mystique of you, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess they felt like a show like that would cheapen the love they
cheapen
have
the
for you, I
mystique.
guess.
Or
Yeah.
like I've never been one to do that, or want to, like you say, exploit my relationships for personal gain or let somebody know who I'm rocking with just so I get more popularity or whatever. So I think it was something new outside of the box for what anybody would think I would do. That's why everybody was shocked, and the shock value was like a good point.
Did you ever end up liking any of them for real? In real
Yeah, all
life?
of them
Like,
was cool. Yeah, they was cool. But it was really a video though, so I was really there directing.
Working.
I directed it, edited it. Shout out to Roxanne and Yash, also known as Yashana, who helped me with it. But it was really a production. Like we did that. We did everything in 6 days. If you don't know, Tremaine The Playboy, the website is up right now. There will be a new video, new episode. The story lives on.
Oh, you said nude video. I was like, damn, on
Look.
the website?
Look, that's what you want, baby.
Yeah, put up a nude video.
You kissed the lead girl. What's her name?
Krisha Turner?
Krisha Turner. You
Well,
kissed her.
that was an actual video, and I guess the whole point was you did this reality show because you and Krisha broke up.
Yeah, inside of the reality element, like.
In the video.
Yeah, in the video.
You
And
don't
the
do no-
love interest who's played by Krisha.
You don't do no test on the girls? Like how back in the day when Janet wanted everybody to take a HIV test if I'm going to kiss you or
Like,
hepatitis something?
nah, I didn't do that. You got me a little worried.
I don't know that you can.
No, I'm just
I don't
saying.
know
My
that you
video's
can
been pretty
contract
risque from the
HIV
beginning.
from
Yeah.
By the way, you can't contract HIV from kissing.
That's why you switched it to hep.
Hepatitis.
He
yeah.
said,
Okay.
yeah, he just said.
It was crazy though, because when Trey took off his shirt in the video, we had a young man in the room who lost his mind.
Lost his mind. Let me see.
Nick, you want to put the camera on him just real quick?
No. Actually,
Let's say
that
music
same
is
young
in
man has a bell for Charlemagne that
He
he
definitely
rings.
has a bell for Charlemagne.
He gave me.
Nah, I ain't give you that,
And
bro.
he was rooting for Holly Joso. Remember what he say? He said you got to pick the Spanish one. She don't know no English.
Yeah, while she talking
was
English.
Why she
speaking
talking
English.
in English though? And Holly Joso, by the way.
Now, I've always respected Trey because Trey's a man of his word. Trey, when he was in Detroit, he told them, he said, if you cut the music, I'm going to tear the stage up. They cut the music, and he tore the stage
That
up.
was old Trey. That went back to old Trey.
I said, as soon as Trey started growing his hair out, strange things start to happen. Like Trey getting the braids back or something.
Nah, I mean, the stage thing in Detroit is so many layers to that. Because actually, what a lot of people don't understand is what happened was the people who cut my music off have actually been working for me for 7-8 years.
Oh.
Like on tour with me, like we got personal relationships. And they started my show 3 minutes late, ended me 5 minutes early. So people don't understand that. So
That's 8 minutes.
You wanted
gone.
your 8 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm playing the game. I see the clock. I know very well what time is allowed and what I'm meant for. So I wasn't supposed to be cut off in the first place.
All right,
So that was
the
your
big
own team,
show
but
at
they
the
know
Joe.
your team knows you, knows your temperament.
Yeah, they must have thought I was bullshitting them.
And you've done that show several times. I've seen you at the big show at the Joy at least twice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know.
So you felt disrespected in a way.
I definitely felt disrespect. I mean, mostly because these people, like literally every tour you've seen me on have been working for me. Since, Blueprint tour? That was in 2010.
Wow.
So it was more about that. And then it was fraudulent claims about me doing this and that backstage. I don't ever speak on too much of what negativity get thrown in the air because it'll settle itself. And, too many rebuttals, especially when the law involved.
Right.
Because I still got to go to court for that.
So you
Did
got to
you-
pay
did
for the
you-
equipment.
No, not even for the equipment. It's my equipment.
Oh, it's your equipment. You
Yeah,
tore up your own equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to pay for that?
Did you regret it? Did you regret it after the fact?
No, I got a gang of press. They love my mugshot. No, I'm just fucking with you. My mama mad. My mama mad. I gotta go to court. I gotta spend money. So of course it's something that I ain't really anticipate happening. But it is what it is.
Now, what happened with Keke Palmer, man?
You tell me, bro.
Was she?
We tried to figure that out up here.
I
'cause
thought we thought she was allegedly high or drunk to be.
That's what I said. I said
hiding
she
in the
got high
closet.
and went and hid in the closet.
I mean, I ain't snitching on nobody.
That sounds like high behavior. though.
absolutely.
I mean, the thing about when you shooting a video, and I waited to have this conversation because I knew we'd talk about it, but ain't nobody put her on camera without accident. There's a sign on the door that there's a video being shot. You step on these premises, you will be recorded. Point blank, period. I don't have to say nothing else about nothing. But I will say that being that her and I have had a friendship, I've known her a long time. We got the same product manager. When she came to Atlantic Records, I was, on my second album or something. And it was always cool. Like, it's always love between. That's why I didn't want to speak out or, like, she was doing her most to, defame me. I thought that was whack.
Right.
She called you gay at one point.
It is what it is.
I
man.
said,
I ain't hear all
let
that.
people
When
talk.
did she do
When did she
that?
do
People
that?
talk how they
I
talk.
think she did.
When did she?
I
I said
ain't hear
allegedly,
all
so she
that.
don't sue me. But
Wait,
No,
hold
the
on.
thing
When
is,
did she say that?
bro,
I didn't hear that part.
I ain't hear that one at all.
Where did
now.
she say that? I just
Jesus
have to know because
Christ,
I didn't
Andy.
hear that anywhere.
I think you might want to
No,
sit this one
listen
out,
to
man.
me, bro.
You're at least 0 for 7 right
Listen to me.
you're 3 on it.
No, y'all need to let it. Keke is on. She got me on her Snapchat. I'm talking to girls. I'm smoking. I'm doing all type of stuff. I don't know if she shooting me on her Snap. Did I go on the internet and say, Keke, you got me on your Snapchat talking to girls? You got me on your Snapchat while I'm not looking?
She
That's-
allegedly said Trey sucks. That's what she said. Allegedly.
Where did I never
You
heard
just keep
this.
going. You just like,
Baby, I'm about to hit you about this
yeah, you
shit.
just keep going. Like, I don't
Make me
like
hop across this motherfucking
I
table
didn't
on
see
your
that
ass.
anywhere.
You done seen me on
I
stage.
didn't say that.
Yeah, watch
You
your
see him
mouth.
growing his
then.
hair
Bring
out.
that shit up again.
By the way,
Bring Trey being gay again and see
I
what
just
happens.
want to say
time.
one thing, Envy. That was Orlando Brown,
Oh, my bad.
who we all know is a little crazy.
And we getting put out the interview.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes,
Wait.
it was
This
not-
nigga got Orlando Brown mistaken for damn Keke Palmer.
Same difference. Same difference.
You need some sleep,
Orlando
bro.
Brown
You
who
been going
threatened
hard this week.
Charlemagne.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I ain't talking about that shit.
Yeah, what's he talking
Yeah.
about?
You done
But
killed
she
them
has
whole
since said
mood.
that you guys spoke and made up and everything's
And that's a
fine.
lie too. I ain't talked to her.
Come on, Trey. No, man.
She said, yeah.
She said y'all spun. Now that I heard.
See, the
I
gag
ain't
is.
So the gag is y'all haven't even spoken.
I ain't talking to Keke, y'all.
Keke, come on, Keke.
I
Keke
ain't
gotta do
called
better than
Keke.
that
I
now.
ain't try to call Keke. None of that. I did not put her in the video without her permission either.
Okay, but you did take the video down because you were like, I don't want these issues.
I ain't do that either.
You didn't?
I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Y'all
Right.
do what y'all want to do. The label want to take it down. It's not my video. It's not a song that's on any album. It's not attached to. It's somebody else's song. It's a video that we shot in passing at a party. Like, I don't care that much to sneak Keke Palmer in the video for 2 seconds. Who the fuck does that?
Right.
I'm gonna sneak you in the video, Keke? No, I'm not. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Well, at least she's resolved the issue with herself.
With her. We talked about it.
With herself.
now, how has this political climate affected just your music?
Man, you know, I was part of the Birth of Nation soundtrack with a song called "Stan" that was very emotional for me. The political climate as well as, the social climate. Just with police brutality being crazy last year and having been crazy forever. I feel it's not even just my music, but just my voice. It's affected the way I speak and what I speak on and how I want to inform, the people that follow me. I feel it my duty to keep them educated on this, that, and the other now, because it's more important for us to be knowledgeable about politics and what's really happening now that we see it to the detriment of us, that we have a president that doesn't really care about what he says or does.
I have noticed that your tweets have been very informative about what's going on. It's hard, though, sometimes because you put something up and then you get there's so many people that are crazy that start all of a sudden hating on you and going in because they don't agree with what you agree with. And I'm like, dude, people don't have to be, disrespectful.
That's life, though.
That's something that come with anything you say, anything you do, it's going to be combated with either acceptance or non-acceptance, That's what a voice is for, though. That's what a Twitter is for. That's what an Instagram for. It's for you to speak your voice, say whatever you feel. Whoever comment. But I just speak my opinion on what I feel I should.
I always say Trey's seen it before. Of course, from Virginia, you've seen. Virginia is one of those places that is so racist. Yeah. And even, you did a lot of work in the Hampton Roads area, and you've seen it. So you lived through the racism with police. You lived through a lot of that.
Commonwealth state, man. Make up their own rules as they go along.
For real, like I told you, I ain't do nothing in Detroit to get me arrested. I've seen police brutality. I haven't been arrested 3 times, and I don't have no charges. Because they was wiped clear. Not because I got money, but because I wasn't supposed to be arrested, and I got money.
Right.
Was it? I don't want to say. I guess racism when you got kicked out of the MGM. Why do you think they kicked you out of the MGM?
They definitely kicked me out of the MGM because let me tell you that story.
You saw that play out,
right? So I'm in there the day before. They comp me 8 rooms, whatever, however many rooms they comp me. I win 100,000 or something.
You win 100,000?
Right.
On what, blackjack?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So the next day, I'm a gambler. I play cards. So I go down there. I'm down there for 4 hours before I leave. And the dealers, they switching out every 30 minutes.
Because you winning?
Yeah, but I'm winning. So when I start losing, the dealer stays for an hour. So I'm down now. Now I'm not down. I'm even. I'm can I switch the dealer? I play cards. I know I can switch the dealer. I'm high limit. Nah. I'm why? Y'all gave me all these rooms. Y'all comp me. Y'all gave me comp dinner, comp rooms, champagne, all this. Y'all treat me like y'all supposed to. I'm playing. Because when you gambling, all that matters is the time you spend at the table. Especially if you're playing with big money. So I actually switched the dealer, and then somebody comes. I think it was the VP pit boss or something. It's a black guy. They've been showing the white guy been there all day showing me love, but the black guy gets switched out, and he no, we can't switch the dealer. I'm what you mean? Can I talk to you in private for a sec? So while I'm trying to talk to him, as a heckler comes over, somebody drunk. He talking cash. He talking shit to my security. So as I'm talking to the VP, my security guard goes over to calm that situation down. The VP tells us we gotta leave because we upsetting the whomever this other person is.
The heckler.
No.
Yeah, the heckler leaves though, and we still gotta leave. While we having this conversation, I'm calm. I turn around, there's 15 police behind me. It's 3 of us. 3. Me, my security guard, my artist. Why y'all need so many police? Y'all done treated me like y'all supposed to. I ain't did nothing crazy. I went crazy after that. Because I felt disrespected. And they weren't kicking me out the casino. They were kicking me out the high limit. I literally went and gambled for 2 more hours on the floor.
Oh, so after that, you still continued
You still
to
stayed?
gamble.
Yeah, and I had rooms the whole weekend. And I spent money with the MGM.
Oh, so they didn't kick you out of the hotel?
No.
Just out the high limit.
They didn't even kick you out the casino.
They didn't kick me out. They
Right.
brought all them police down there just to tell me, stop playing.
Why? Just because you was up 100 because you won all that money?
They just want to make you look crazy.
But they
was
want to
losing.
make
He
me
was on
look
the losing
crazy,
streak and you wanted to piss them
and
off.
furthermore, it's a new casino. You know what I mean? Giving them some benefit of the doubt. It's not Vegas. They don't know how certain things should be dealt about. They still have a new staff. They still figuring out what's what. But it was dealt with wrong. And fuck the MGM.
Have they called and apologized? They haven't called and apologized or nothing.
Fuck the MGM.
I'm looking at all the correlations here, Trey. It's the hair, man. I'm telling you, you gotta go back to the regular fade, man. It's the hair, bro.
I mean, I'm just like you said, I've been so smart, so calculated, so long, I'm tired. At this point, my album named Tremaine is very vulnerable. It's talking about shit I really feel inside. And I never, like I said, I never did anything besides music to amplify my music career.
Are you and Fab ever gonna do an album? Y'all make great records with each other.
Mixtape.
We actually did that mixtape in
Yeah.
like a week. Like we were in where were we?
West Coast.
Yeah, we was in the Bay,
Mm-hmm.
and I played Fab like 3 joints, and he had like 3 joints, and we was like, let's do some new ones and just make a tape. So literally, we was recording every day, sending shit back and forth, like up until the last minute. Like I did the last song for Trappy New Year's, like 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yeah.
As Angela Yee's friend, did you ever say, Fab, don't say that line? About
Angela
Gucci.
Yee's friend.
Yes. Did you say don't say that?
You was a
I
little tight.
laughed.
You was a
I
little
laughed.
tight.
No, I died. I thought it was funny. You didn't think it was funny? It was a funny line.
He was a little tight.
No, I did. I told Fab. I
You
thought
just
that
said
was whack.
Keke Palmer said I suck dick.
Yeah,
you
don't
talk,
listen
you
to
talk,
him.
and you talk about I'm supposed to stick up for Angie. Did you call Keke?
I didn't say you suck dick.
Did you
Trey.
call
I
Orlando?
didn't say that.
Did you say Trey's
I'm
my
gonna tell
guy?
you what.
Did you say that? I'm like, Fab, yo, you know Angie's the homie. Don't say the Gucci line.
I ain't got Orlando's number.
You know what? I had a conversation.
Don't say the Gucci line,
Evan, you were
Fab.
there. I had
It's
a
fucked up.
conversation with Fab
I
about
told
that.
Fab, I said, yo, Fab, you know you got to talk to you know you a little tight. He was like, for really? I was like, yeah, man. He was like, all right, I'm going to go talk.
Because it's something that wasn't true. Why would you put that in a song?
It was a joke.
I thought it was just a dope rap line.
was a
actually.
joke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was a joke.
It was. I think I look at it like this. Fab is always culturally aware of what's going on as far
Yep.
as his bars are concerned. Like he always put what's very relevant, and being that it's a mixtape for the times that was very present, very I won't say trendy, but very much with the hit records of that moment, and that had just happened like the day before.
Fab was like, well, you said this and this about me on the air one day. I was like, but Fab, you asked us to take it out the interview. We never aired it. I didn't know it was a secret. And he was like, so now we even. I
Now we uneven.
so I said, but Fab, the stuff that I asked you was true. He was like, oh, well, okay.
Well, explain to people, because we don't take stuff out of interview. Fab has...
Emily was pregnant at the time, but Fab didn't want
Fab
to
didn't tell his
announce it.
family yet.
But-
So he was like, let me tell my family
But here's
before
the
y'all
thing.
announce.
We wouldn't think it was secret. Emily was just up here pregnant, walking around. So I didn't know it was a secret. I just was like, congratulations.
He
So he
didn't
has
want
to
the
take it
world
out
to
because he
know.
wanted to tell his family
Right.
first.
So I didn't know. So out of respect for that, I'm like, okay.
That's not the same, Spiz.
We're not even now.
And we need to play it.
That's not the same.
Yeah, so that was that.
Now, there's a lot of truth in satire. Last time you was here, you said you wanted to have kids.
Right.
You on the mock reality show saying you want to have kids.
Your mom
I mean, the thing about the
actually
mock
said-
reality show is that if you pay close attention, it's very, very much treading the line of what the message I'm trying to pull. Like the song is called Nobody Else But You. It's talking about how hard it is to be in love with one woman in a music industry like this and be myself. And of course, it's like you said, satire, banter, and it's a little bit exaggerated. But that's what it's like to be me for a little bit.
The truth is, and your mom said, you know, your brothers both have kids now.
Right.
And you kind of feel like it's time. It has to feel like that. You're
What
an
you waiting
uncle.
on to nutting somebody, man?
The right one. You know the thing.
And anybody?
I mean, I ain't wait this long just to have a baby moms. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, I want a wife. Like, and of course, I'm me. You know, being a heartthrob, R&B singer, whatever you want to call
Playboy.
it. Yeah, it's hard to find something that's concrete, something that you could bet on.
Do women even trust you?
Do I trust women? As you should have.
Damn, Trey.
Well, only because you can't be trusted.
That ain't why.
I find that's the reason why sometimes men don't trust women because they know what they do.
No, I don't think you're gonna put that on me.
Do you
I mean,
trust women
Trey,
though?
can you be trusted, Trey?
I don't think saying do I trust women is a good question because that's a whole gender. Like, you know what I'm saying? I trust some women. You got to earn my trust, just like I probably got to earn yours.
You think you can be trusted though?
Can I be trusted if you the right woman?
Trey gave
I mean, my thing is I'm gonna be honest with you no matter what I'm doing. That's my problem up to this day. Like if I'm in a relationship, I feel like all my cards on the table already. You know who I am. You know what I mean? You
My
know,
AKA's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
right. So what do I lose by telling you that I know and see multiple women?
So basically,
Because you imagining that already. I'm gonna get that off your plate right now until you could be the one to take that away from me. And when I say it's difficult to be in a situation like this, because women allow me to do whatever I want to do.
Jesus Christ.
So it's
when
their
you're
fault.
so when you're with a girl and she catches you with another girl, you just shrug at her like, you know
You knew
I'm
what
Trey.
this was.
Yeah,
No, it ain't even about being caught. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect you, and I'm not gonna do nothing to make you look bad. That's why my relationships are not public, because I feel like you gotta protect something if you cherish it before you give it to the world. And furthermore, I'm not gonna make you look stupid if I know I'm not fully prepared to be out here looking like I'm your man for the world. Then when something bad goes wrong, you look stupid, and I keep going on by my life.
But girls also probably feel
and I ain't trying to look stupid either.
But girls probably feel like, well, how come you can't post me? It's Valentine's Day. Like, why we not?
Right, because I'm not posting you. Like, there's no safety in me posting you. It's no security net. I post you right now. We don't know what this is. I'm not posting you till I know what it is, because even after I know what it is, it can be broken by the sounds of outside voices if we're not strong enough.
That got to be hard for women. You need a real strong, secure woman, because that got to be hard.
Yeah, but I ain't posting you just because it's hard. I ain't posting you just because your homegirl's like, why he don't post you? Like, my life is a real life. Like, I'm not living my life to post. Like, for people to see that I have this love, I got this interest. So look at my boo. Like, y'all got to see her. She bad. Yeah, I'm going to see her. She bad. Y'all see her when I know that she mine.
Right up.
But I'm sure you managed to go on dates, and then people see you out, and then they might snap a picture, and then it ends up.
I mean, that turned into what it turned into. But the thing about it is, a rumor is a rumor, and a conversation until it's facts or like real narrative brought into it. I never speak out on any of that. Like, I talk to y'all, anytime we come up here, we talk, but I don't really clear the air when something come up, no matter what it is, whether it's good, whether it's great. Like, I don't really be like, this didn't happen or that didn't happen. With the Keke thing, I definitely posted about that, because I was like, damn, she could have called me. Right. But I ain't say that I didn't do this or this didn't happen, because
or
that
wasn't
ain't
my video.
Yeah, because that ain't for the conversation. And furthermore, like, when you do things in sporadic like that, like, it get lost in the feed. Like, the first thing always posted. The negative thing is always the thing to get the most reaction. It's never usually cleared up when it happens. So you got to take your moment to clear some shit up and make sure that you speaking it on a platform like this.
Now, you said something interesting. You said that you just tired. Is that the reason, like, you're growing the hair back? Because it seemed like you're going back to before, let me think, the Ready album. Right. And it's like the Ready album, when they made you, I ain't gonna say made you, but they wanted you to cut your hair and have a certain image.
That was everything I did in my career was a decision of mine.
So it wasn't a certain image the record label was trying to make you portray, that you said, like, now you're
rebelling.
No,
I knew that if I didn't make a hit album, I'd probably get dropped. So I had just came out with 2 albums. I had one #1 record. I had another top 10 record, but it had been more money spent on me than the money that I had brought back to the company at the time. Gotcha. So I had been signed. My first album came out in 2005, but I was signed at the end of 2003.
So what exactly are you tired of?
I'm just tired of just acting like I'm doing what's right all the time, like turning the other cheek, or you know what I mean, like.
You want to be able to get mad if you're mad.
Everybody get mad, you know what I mean? But I've been very controlled, and I've been very
much.
Like
the last 5 years.
Yeah, Trey, let's not act like that was always you since you've been in the game. Come on now.
8 years.
About 7.
8 years.
I had you in the club, and somebody threw up a gang sign. You stopped. It was like, is that a gang sign? Tell me what that's about. Like, that was about 7
How long ago was that?
I just want to see if it was love or if it wasn't.
It's just a question.
For real. That's not crazy. I mean, y'all just caught me on camera a couple times. Like, I've been the same nigga. But what I'm saying is just that, like, to the degree of whereas though I would have kept that whole thing on stage internal. But like I said, them people work for me.
Right.
I'm
Anybody
tired.
get fired? Anybody get fired for that?
Everybody got fired.
Damn.
I saw one of your lyrics on the song Prayers. You said, Lord, forgive me, I'm a lost soul. I've been spending all my riches, do it all for the bankroll.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dark line. Was you ever in a dark place at one point?
I mean, I think the thing about success is that people think it's all bright, like, and even especially if you put on a demeanor like I have, you know what I mean, that everything all cool. Everything ain't never cool. It's life, you know what I mean, especially when it's life with so many others peering into your life, peering into what it is that you do for yourself, what it is you do for your solace, for your, you know, and having an opinion on something just as simple as a thought. Like, your every thought is examining like to microscopic levels, and
it becomes a headline.
Yeah, so, you know, like, of course you get in a dark place, and you get into places where you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's why I haven't been doing music the last 2 years. That's why I haven't put an album out. That's why I had to gear myself up for this. You see, I ain't put an album out last year, and I got the most press I ever got just because my hair grew.
Yeah,
like as you would say. So
yeah, when
it's the
Kev,
hair that did everything.
Yeah, when Kev was here, Kevin Loud, I'm like, where has Trey been? And
But you've been working on movies though, right?
Yeah, well, I did a movie last year. That movie's coming out this year.
It was in New Orleans, because I remember
right?
I was in New Orleans. You were out there.
Right. So that movie, it's entitled Blood Brothers, coming out the end of this year with Lionsgate. It's my first leading role.
Wow.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was technically number 2 on a movie because of the Leatherface guy with the chainsaw.
He's the actual
guy with the chainsaw. But this is the first movie where I'm number 1 on the call sheet, so I'm excited about that.
Was that nervous?
What?
Had to make you nervous.
Was that nervous? Hold on.
Are you nervous?
Was that nervous?
No, did that
Envy,
make
are
you
you
nervous being number
Envy,
one
you've
on
been
the
sounding
call?
nervous this whole interview, Envy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Are you
He
nervous?
just said he gonna jump over the table and fuck me up, man. I'm a little
Jesus
nervous
Christ.
now.
I wouldn't do that, Envy. I wouldn't do that.
It just DMV.
It was.
Unless you shut up, if you shut off his mic.
No, it was definitely some nerves involved, but I made sure I was prepared for it. I had acting coach on set. You know what I mean? I actually got a house down there for a month and a half. I was there 2 weeks before filming, just getting acclimated and having conversations with the director, the other actors. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I chose the film because the director actually gave me a lot of liberty with things I thought that were better for the film or not. So and there's been opportunities where I've been able to be in movies, but my career has went the way it's went because I've been able to make decisions for myself and been able to do things and navigate and steer and make my career what it is. So I never wanted to be in a project where I'm just a pawn, where I'm told what to do. I have to do this, that, and other for a director. I like to have creative input on everything that I'm involved in.
It's interesting too, because you stuck to your guns. Like I remember a couple years ago, they was like, "Oh, maybe Trey should try doing a pop record," because at one time all the R&B artists were doing pop records. But it's like you stuck to your guns, and you still seem to be very viable out here, as opposed to some of the people who may have went to pop lane. Nah, Trey ain't never did that.
No, he didn't do it on pop record.
No, I mean I've done worldly records on my albums, but it's never been a focus or never been something that I'm like, oh, the game is changing. I have to change with it. Let me go get a hit record. Let me go make a top 40 record. I always look at that as like you really trying to get with the girl who don't want you. Like she might let you hit it one time, but then like the girl that really loves you leaves you, and then she left you too, and you stranded. Like, because R&B is my home. That's my girl.
You stay to your core, yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she loved me to death. So if I was to flirt with that temptation. And I also feel like just looking at the career paths of, artists like R. Kelly, artists like Jay-Z, who stayed true and was number 1 black forever. Like Jay-Z was number 1, like Eminem was selling how many records? Nelly was selling how many records? DMX was selling how many records? But Jay-Z was still number 1 hip hop every time. And that's what turned him into the rock star. You know what I mean? So I think I'm a firm believer if you satisfy your core undeniably, undoubtedly, just love the people who love you, then your core will grow. And that will bleed over into whatever else it needs to be. But I'm not trying to make music for nobody else.
So is the Tremaine album done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's coming back up here before the album, so we're gonna
that's in 5 weeks.
We're gonna get a chance to listen to the album.
What have you learned in the past 2 years, Trey?
What have I learned? I actually been doing a lot of looking into the digital world, like of what's going on over there. As far as investing and things like that. That's been amazing for me. Been looking very much into the DSPs, the Spotifys, the Apples, how music's changing, how the intake of music is changing. That's why this rollout for the Tremaine The Playboy was distinctively different, because the consumption of music through video form has like increased, multiplied, doubled. The highest that it's ever been, streaming, the highest that it's ever been in the last 2 months even. You know what I mean? It's eclipsed what it did last year. So for me, just looking at how in the playlist, they're very much important now. When I came out, I was, selling mixtapes out my trunk. Like that was the thing. Like right now, you don't even need a physical disc. Like, so what I've learned in the last 2 years, as far as the business is concerned, is how I want to release music and how to stay true to who I am as a musician, how to grow as a musician, stay true to my fan base, but also, be hip and know what's going on with the millennials and know how to reach people that may not take music in the way that I was putting it out 2 years ago that fast. And as far as about myself, like I think it's all in the album. Like it's entitled Tremaine. the series Tremaine The Playboy. I got a song called Playboy that's actually coming out next week. That answers a lot of the questions that a lot of people that actually like about kids, all that stuff, like kids, wives, random women, whatever. Like, the song is incredible. Shout out to Rico Love. We did that together. On the album, I got Rico Love, Esther Dean, Pooh Bear, myself, Troy Taylor, who else? Prince Charles. If I'm forgetting you, I'm sorry. But those are all writers and producers. There's nobody else featured on the album. It's just
no
me.
features on the album.
Mm-mm.
Wow, no features. All right.
Now, what about this Khloe Kardashian rumor?
Oh, come on.
What about it?
They say you were smashing that too.
What about it?
You want him to answer, yes, I smashed, or no?
I'm just asking. I mean, if you want to, you can give us a headline, sure. I'm not,
I mean, Khloe got things going on in her life right now that I wouldn't want to disrupt just because I was talking about something old.
So, yeah.
So that's your confirmation, all right, Charlamagne?
His motherfucker Trey, a better question would be, who hasn't Trey smashed?
That's the good question.
That wasn't a question to me, was it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Songz. We appreciate you joining us.
Always good seeing Trigger, man.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to see who you pick on Tremaine The Playboy.
Oh, you actually gonna pick somebody?
You're
not picking nobody. It's
It's
not
a
real.
fake show, man.
It goes on 5 weeks, guys. The story doesn't stop here. It's 5 weeks. Every
Right.
Thursday, 9 p.m., Tremaine The Playboy. The story will continue.
Fake or not, he's got to
new
pick
music
someone.
every week, new episode every week, reality content as well as music. Anything I'm leaving out? I got people that work for me.
Well,
If I had to predict,
Tour.
let's make some
Oh yeah,
predictions.
tour, pre-sale, all that is up right
we
now.
going on tour
If you
with?
had to predict who he
By my
picks, who do
damn
you
self.
think he's going to pick?
I'm interested in hearing the Tremaine album because
Twins.
this might be
That's
Trey.
what I said, the twins.
said the
'cause it's
twins?
two.
It's the
Remember I
twins.
said that? I was like, do you get both of them?
You get both of them. Yeah, the twins.
It looked like he already picked somebody from the first video I saw, the young lady. What's her name?
Krisha Turner. The
Yeah.
point was that was
Don't tell
before
him.
the
Don't
reality
tell
Oh,
him.
yeah, it did
show.
say 6 months
Don't tell
earlier.
him. Don't tell him.
You
Don't
Oh
tell him.
right.
my
Don't tell
God,
him.
All right,
you
so
guys
she
are
drove
so-
Trey to do the
Oh, my
reality
I'm
show.
sorry.
Right.
Trey, I'm
She
sorry,
got trash
man.
box. That's what it is. No, I'm just speaking from the
I don't know
fictional
if you-
aspect of the story.
I don't know if you should just say that about people.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's disrespectful.
No, I'm saying from
We
the
just had
fictional
Michael Eric
aspect.
Dyson up here.
It's a fictional story. It's not
Mike
real.
Dyson, man. That's my boy.
No, Mike's a good dude. But I do want to hear Tremaine.
Mike hit me up after the Detroit thing.
What did he
he did?
say?
Yeah, Mike,
Oh, that's
Al
right, he's from
Sharpton. Like, I
Detroit.
talked to a lot of people.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Why? They just wanted to see what was going on?
yeah, of course they
Make sure
did.
your head's in the right place.
You think I punched the police?
You
No,
punched the
but I
police
did see
officer?
that.
You think I did?
No. Hell
Yeah.
no.
But we know you.
I do. I don't put
Think
nothing
I'm gonna
past
punch,
you.
you think it's 20 cops, I'm gonna punch one?
Hell no.
You gonna try to punch all of them?
No.
Trey, I don't know, man. You growing your hair out. You a different guy. Listen, you a different guy when your hair's growing out.
Charlamagne, I'm never asking you to testify for me. I'm never asking you to vouch for me. I'm never calling on you for nothing.
You asked me.
Never
if I was
cut-
in front of the guy,
Cut
it'd be
this
different.
out of it. You are in front of the world,
No,
you dumbass.
I don't think Trey. I don't think Trey would ever punch a police officer.
You think Trey punch him?
I don't think
Not
Trey
one
would
of
ever
them, all
punch a
20
police
of them.
officer.
And
No,
Trey, he can't even
Trey
follow
Songz
the
would never do
storyline
that.
from the faux reality show. It's okay.
Trigger would never do that.
Cut that out.
Trigger would never punch a
Cut
police
that
officer.
out. I got
We-
caught.
My
No,
goodness.
I needed you when I needed you. I needed you when
You
I
called the
needed
wrong eyewitness. You called the guy in the ski mask to come testify for you, and you thought that was gonna go your way, Trey. Come on, stop.
We already cut something out for Fab. We can't do it for you. Sorry.
Y'all cut that out. Y'all gotta cut Envy out. Talk about dick sucking.
We got a lot of envy talking about dick sucking, sadly, in a lot of
Is that a
different
normal
interviews.
thing around
No,
here?
it's
Oh,
not.
my
I didn't know
God.
what they're talking
Envy can't read. That's why he got the notes in front of him.
Where over there does it say anything like sucking dick?
It says,
It does actually, but he read it. He's dyslexic. So
I
what
see
it says
Keke Palmer.
is, during your dispute
And
with
then I see-
Keke Palmer, Orlando was mocking your feud and claimed that you were
I
gay.
see Keke
This is what Envy
Palmer.
was doing.
And
Just you bad with your notes.
Exactly. He's like, so Orlando said that Keke sucked his dick, and you was watching, Trey.
How you get this job, Envy?
I don't know.
Thought you was a DJ.
I don't know.
Envy's still tight about Gia. That's all.
Leave Gee out of this.
Oh.
Where's she at?
Hey, you know what? It's the
Where
Breakfast
she
Club
at,
Trey
though?
Songz. Let me play with
I
y'all.
started to follow her IG the other day.
All right, stop it.
I seen y'all do a cute little thing for Christmas.
All right, Trey. All right. Interview's over. Breakfast Club goodbye.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.